I got a little gift for you. No, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Look at that. See that? This is the favorite thing that I have on this earth. And Rocky Marciano give me that. You know what it was? His cufflink. Huh? And now I'm giving it to you. And it's got to be like an angel on your shoulder, see? And if you ever get hurt and you feel that you're going down, this little angel is going to whisper in your ear. He's going to say, "Get up, you son of a bitch. Because Mickey loves you." Okay?
Thanks, Mick.
All right.
I love you too.
See this? Go after him, kid. Go ahead.
Thanks. You was each.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ringside Report video email bag show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now, here's your host, the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing, Bad Brad Berkowitz.
Hey folks, welcome back to another RSR video email bag show from very cold St. John, Indiana. We had about 4 inches of snow today in the morning through now. I had to get out there and shovel snow, something I haven't done since I lived on the East Coast. We're going to hire a snow service because I don't like shoveling snow, forget about it. All right, we got some great questions, but remember, if you want to be on my show, send your questions into Ringside Report 2014@gmail.com. Again, that's Ringside Report 2014@gmail.com. Make sure you put where you're from. We'll get your question on the show and we'll answer them. All right, folks. Now, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. And I want to remind you to hit that button in whatever corner it is. Like Tommy Lamotta says, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe to the channel. Spread the word. All right, folks. So without further ado, forget about it. Let's get to your great questions today. First up, excuse me. Bad Brad, love that you are back and can't get enough of your shows. Nobody keeps it as real as you do, and big respect, my brother. I want to get your thoughts on HBO going off the air. Jack B from Boise, Idaho. Well, Jack B, that's the name that I know from the past. Welcome back, pal. Thank you for the kind words. I greatly appreciate them. It's sad to see HBO go off the air. I was shocked as probably most of the boxing world was. But I guess it's all about fazools, or as Tommy Lamotta likes me to say, bazools, which is a combination of Benjamins and fazools. So it's all about the bazools, right, Tommy? They must not have been making bazools off of it, which is a shame because I think they've been on for about 45 years. Okay, now, Lampley, not a fan of. Larry Merchant, I could take him. I won't say I could take or leave him. I like him for the most part, but sometimes he gets a little full of himself. Yeah, I know he's been gone for the show for quite a while. And Max Kellerman, who I like better on ESPN, has become a cheerleader. So, you know, hey, he's got all the knowledge with that cheerleading stuff. And forget about it, Roy Third Person Jones Jr. drives me up a freaking wall. Leave a comment. Is anybody else out there in viewer land that can't stand when Roy Jones says, Roy Jones thinks that he should throw a jab and drop that right hand? We know you're freaking Roy Jones. You got to tell us in third freaking person? Great fighter. We know that. However, the third person crap is absolutely a pain in the tuchus. All right. But no, it's sad to see it go off the air. But, you know, you got Dazin. You got Showtime stepping up to the plate. ESPN's got boxing. So, you know, we're going to get the fights. But it's sad to see HBO because they were a leader for a very long time. But, hey, sometimes the leader goes to the back of the pack. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's not cry about it. Let's move on. Let's support good fights. Let's push promoters to make good fights and make the best fight the best. All right. Jack B from Boise, Idaho. Welcome back, pal. Thanks for a great question. Next up, Bad Brad. Enjoyed the last RSR video email bag show. Keep them coming. I want to know if you think Floyd Mayweather Jr. will come back to the boxing ring again. And if he does, is it good or bad for the sport? Reggie B from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, Detroit, Michigan in the house. Deb and I went to Pontiac, where my grandmother, the Italian side of the family, used to live, and I lived on and off between 79 and 84. And boy, it was sad to go back to Pontiac. It's just the whole city. If you're from Pontiac, my heart goes out to you. it's just decimated. It's nothing like it was. The mall is out of business. My high school, Pontiac Central, that I went to for a little bit, is out of business. Bethune Elementary School, it's gone. Washington Junior High School, my grandmother went in the 30s and was right across the street from my grandmother's house, and I used to play baseball over there. It's gone. It's sad, folks. I'm getting off a little bit on the question. I'll come back to it, but Michigan made me think about that. Reggie, again, welcome to the show. Floyd Make It Rain Mayweather Jr., Donald Trump's buddy. Ugats. Batsafayon. All right. Maron. He should not come back to boxing because he's using the sport. Okay? He's not trying to make it better. He's not trying to make great fights. Okay? He's way past his prime. I'm going to say it because I always have to say this because for the flomos out there that think that I'm just hating on him, not true. I have always said he's the best fighter of his generation. Does he put you to sleep? Yes. Was he a bad boy when he was pretty boy? Yes, he was. He was knocking mofos out. But when he became Make It Rain Mayweather, Money Mayweather, he was boring. Okay? So forget about it. He doesn't need to come back to boxing. He's bad for the sport of boxing. He's a selfish son of a bitch. His manager let her make up stories. LOB is full of shit. Yeah, I said it, folks. Remember where you heard it? Send the video to him. I don't care. He's full of shit. He knows why he's full of shit. Okay? I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Okay? He can say whatever he wants. He's full of crap. All right? Floyd, greatest fighter of the generation. Period. Bad for boxing. Supports Donald Trump. I wonder why. Wonder why he supports Donald Trump. Because he's a narcissist. Oh, they share that trait. He beats up on women and disrespects them. Okay? We have allegations that Trump did things to women, but we know he disrespects women. Well, Make It Rain Mayweather, hey, they got that in common. All right? So, no, he doesn't need to come back to boxing, Reggie. If you're a fan of his, hey, you're a fan of his. I respect that. Hey, great fighter. Not a good person. Just like Donald Trump. They go hand in frickin' hand. That's why they support each other. All right, folks. On that note, we're going to take a short commercial break.
This is James Quintillis, the Fighting Cowboy. You watching the RSR video email bag show with Bad Brad Berkeley. It's a knockout.
Hi, this is Ray Boom Boom Mancini, and you're watching RSR Video Email Bag Show with your host, Bad Brad. Now, at this point, Bad Brad wants me to say, forget about it, but I'm not going to say it because it's stupid. I mean, come on now. Brad, what are you doing? You think you're some half-assed wise guy or what? So I'm not saying it, okay? Forget about it. I'm not saying it.
Hi, this is Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, and you're watching the Ringside Report Video Email Bag Show with my main man, Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Hi, this is Gregory Abbott. You're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show, hosted by Bad Brad. Bringing you the latest developments in the world of boxing. Peace.
This is Jesse Left Hook Cook, and you're watching the Ringside Report Video Email Bag Show with my good friend Bad Brad Berkowitz. Forget about it.
Hi, this is Sean O'Grady. You're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Forget about it.
Hello, this is Jackie Lopez, and you are watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad.
This is Trey Lippy Morrison, and you're watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Forget about it.
Hi, fight fans. This is Steve S. Smoger, International Boxing Hall of Fame referee, class of 2015, and you are watching the RSR Video Email Bag Show with Bad Brad. Enjoy.
Hey, Alice Trebek, you think you keep it quiet in a set? I'm ready to interview with Quick Tillis. I don't need, we're not playing Jeopardy?
We're going to be playing more than Jeopardy if you don't hurry up so we can shoot this book ad.
Between you and Santino, I'm telling you, everybody wants to be in the act. All right, folks. I guess we got to shoot a book ad for this book. Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime by the man with the fedora. the pinky ring and the New York thing. I guess that would be me, Bad Brad Burke. Forget about it. Hey folks, if you want to pick up the book, it's been around for a while. I get a lot of great emails and texts and meet people out that love the book, and I appreciate each and every one of you. It's still available at www.authorhouse.com. Go online, you'll save a few fazuls because you get it there wholesale. If you want it personally autographed, we can do that too for you folks. All you gotta do is pay postage and handling to St. John, Indiana. Yes, I said St. John, Indiana because Deb and I have relocated, and that's where we live now. Again, www.authorhouse.com to pick up the book, Boxing Interviews of a Lifetime. All right, folks, remember, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad. Hey, folks, this is the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Bad Brad Burke. Forget about it. I want to talk to businesses out there in the United States and overseas. If you're interested in advertising the RSR video email bag show, send me an email to ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. Again, that's ringsidereport2014@gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, shoot me an IM or call the Ringside Report office at 703-517-2155. And remember, folks, the best is yet to come. Forget about it. All right, folks, we're now back. And if you forgot during the commercial break who I am, or in between shows, you forgot who I am. I'm the man with the fedora, the pinky ring, and the New York thing. Forget about it. Bad Brad Burke, and this is the RSR, excuse me, video email bag show on the Ringside Report web TV channel. Now I want to send not so much a shout out, but in memory, a rest in peace. Roy Clark passed away at 85 years old today. I just saw it on the internet. I grew up on Hee Haw. A bunch of you grew up on Hee Haw. I know a lot of you like the girls in the field. We know. So rest in peace, Roy Clark. Great banjo player. He was, from what I heard, a very nice man and a great, great talent. Rest in peace, Roy. All right, let's get to the remainder of your questions today on the RSR Video Email Bag Show. Next up, Bad Brad, what are your thoughts about Big Baby Miller, Eric N. from Miami Beach, Florida? Eric N. from Miami Beach, Florida. Forget about it. Send some of that sunshine, pal, to melt this snow. I ain't shoveling no freaking snow no more. Forget about it. Big Baby Miller, he's got some skills. He's got to watch his weight. He's got to keep his weight down. But you know what? I've been rough on him, and he hasn't stepped up all the way yet. We'll see what happens when he hits that level. But I got to give him credit. He's stepping up incrementally, better than Deontay Windmill Wilder did back in the day when he was coming up. So Big Baby Miller, Jarrett Miller's doing good. So, hey, props to him. He's got power, not massive power, but he got power. And he's getting better. He's learning on the job. So, hey, let's see in a couple fights as he steps up in competition where he's at. All right? There you go, Eric N. Last question goes to Bad Brad. What is the greatest fight you have ever seen? Terry C. from Alexandria, Virginia. Alexandria, Virginia house. I used to live in Alexandria, Virginia off of King Street. All right, now, the greatest fight, I've said this many times on the show because I've been asked this question quite a bit. Greatest show, I'm sorry, the greatest show. I almost felt like I was Ed Sullivan there for a second. The big show, the big show. Now the Beatles. All right, so I got off on a little thing here. Hey, it's my show, I can do what I want. All right, here's the deal. The greatest fight that I've ever seen was in the Orange Bowl in November of 1982. And it involved my number one fighter against my number two fighter, Aaron the Hawk Pryor, who was the WBA junior welterweight champion of the world, versus Alexis, the explosive thin man, Arguello, who was my number two favorite fighter. And they fought each other in a great, great war. Aaron was just phenomenal. Alexis was just as much phenomenal. And it was a back and forth fight where Alexis hit Aaron with shots that would have knocked anybody else out for 100 count. He stopped him in the 13th round of a great fight when fights were 15 rounds. That is my personal favorite. Aaron the Hawk Pryor, Alexis Arguello, my 1 and 2. Actually, off camera, I've got a picture signed by both of them from that fight from 1997. They both signed it to me. A buddy of mine, I think he passed away, Ken Hawk, was nice enough to get both of the guys to sign it for me. Rest in peace, Ken. Now, Alexis sadly passed away in 2009. I say this all the time, and I will say it again because I say it from the heart. Never, ever, ever, ever did Alexis kill himself. I don't believe that bullshit. I will never believe that. It was that rotten, corrupt government that I feel did it. Ray Boom Boom Mancini, my paisan, I talk about this, and we both feel the same way. Sadly as well, Aaron the Hawk Pryor passed away too. So my two favorite fighters are gone, but hey, they're always in my heart, they're always in my mind, and I got a lot of tape on them. And I met both of them, Aaron a couple more times than Alexis. Had the opportunity to hang out with them, speak with them, and two gentlemen of the sport. Okay, so that's my greatest fight of all time. All right, folks, look, if you agree with what I have to say or you don't, as I always say, just to get respect, you must show respect. Leave a comment below in the comment box. Let's have a conversation. I'm more than happy to have a conversation. What's your greatest fight of all time? All right? Again, send your questions in. We'll get them in there. We're doing more and more shows because I have smoking Joe Frazier internet speed. Hey, Mel Walker, my good buddy who does all my graphics and built my websites. He had a remote into my computer the other day, and I had to give him the business because his internet was way faster than mine, but now mine, Smoking Joe Frazier internet speed, blows his way. All right, folks, that's another RSR video email bag show, and again, forget about it. And as Frank Sinatra sang so eloquently, so long ago, the best is yet to come. Bad Brad out.